So on today's episode, I'm joined by Nick Welby. Now, Nick is a non-exec director, a board advisor, and a consultant helping businesses with their strategy and transformation. Nick, before we get into the background, tell me a little bit more about what you're up to at the moment.
Yeah, I had a 25-year corporate career, Kavita, doing lots of different things, and we'll get onto the background and how it fitted shortly. But now I'm kind of looking to use my very, very long experience to help other businesses, really. So as you rightly say, I'm a non-exec for a business. I'm doing some advisory work. I do some consulting work. And in my spare time, I'm the vice president for England Hockey. So all good fun.
Fantastic. Right. Now, before we get into the 2 minutes, and I'm really curious to know whether or not you can actually stick within the 2 minutes, tell me a bit about the background here.
Yeah, so I mentioned I had a long corporate career. I spent a lot of time on planes around the world, but the place I spent longest was actually Brussels. Lived there for 3 years. So it's a kind of special place in my heart. And my eldest daughter was born there.
Oh,
So
wow.
hence
Okay.
why the background has a special meaning.
I love it. Fantastic. Okay. Let's move into the 2 minutes. Are you ready?
I'm
I'm going to
ready.
set the timer going. Here we go.
Okay.
What is the best leadership advice you have ever received?
So the best piece of advice was, as a leader, you don't need to have all the answers. That's not expected of you. People often get promoted because they're the experts. The leader doesn't have to have all the answers, but I do think they have to have the good questions and don't be afraid to ask them. And it's also okay to say you don't know as the leader.
Yep,
Surround yourself by good people.
absolutely. What is the biggest leadership lesson sports can teach us? Oh,
Uh,
nice.
yeah. So I've often used this as an analogy. We've only got a minute and a half. I'll try and be quick, Gavita. Um, Sports taught you what type of team do you want to be? And the
Yep.
reason I say that is that I often use there's two different types of team. You could be a team Barcelona when they had Lionel Messi, where if Messi scores five, you all wear the same shirt, but if you let in six, you lose.
Mhm.
Or you could be a team GB at the Olympics. You all wear the same tracksuit, you all stand with the same anthem, but a swimmer has no relation to a gymnast, but you can both win gold medals. To be
Yep.
really successful, I think you've got to decide which type of team you're going to be, get the right people in the right places with the right capabilities, and then be that team.
I like that. What is one lesson you've learned as a procurement leader that changed your approach?
I was once asked when I was fairly new in a CPO role, which procurement function do you aspire to be? And I thought about it and I thought, I don't aspire to be any procurement function. And what it taught me was you need to be the right procurement function, the right procurement leader for the business you're in. Different businesses have different demands, different requirements. Don't try and be somebody else. Be the right thing for your business.
Okay. And with 20 seconds to go, if you were to have lunch with any sports personality, who would it be and why?
Any sports personality. It will probably be somebody like Roger Federer, who won a huge amount of titles, had a longevity in a career where tennis changed significantly. So, how did he keep relevant during all that time? And I was 4 seconds over. I'm sorry.
But you got majority of it within the
I
two
did.
minutes. So we'll let you off with that.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Nick, that's been really, really interesting. Thank you ever so much. And I'm fascinated to all these things that you're getting up to now. I'm looking forward to seeing them all come out on LinkedIn. Thank you very
Very,
much.
thank you, Kavita.